Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you.
Alleged fake Nysc certificate. Group urges Buhari to sack NDDC boss nunieh. Transparency and Integrity Crusade, a civil society group, has urged President Muhammadu Buhari to relieve Joe nunieh of her duty as the acting managing director of the Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC) over her alleged non-possession of a valid NYSC discharge or exemption certificate. The group, in a statement by its executive director, Dr. Emmanuel Ekpo, said the development was being shielded from the public space due to the track support of top government officials who has been protecting her. Traditionally, all applicants of critical government institutions are under obligation to submit their certificate to Police Force Inte- Intelligence Bureau (FBI) as well as the DSS for verifying of their authenticity before they are allowed to commence work. Accordingly, when the federal government announced the appointment of the new board of the NDDC in August last year, all the nominees were invited to the FBI headquarters in Gariki, Abuja for verditing. All the board nominees, including Joe nunieh, was then the nominees as state rep for Rivers State. Reported to the FBI on the 5th of September 2019 and were requested to submit copies of their educational qualifications and NYSC discharge certificate. Joe nunieh pleaded to be allowed to go home to bring her documents, including her NYSC discharge certificate. She has failed to provide the item for verifying and verditing up to date. The, the investigation has revealed that she has been fraudulent, parabolating with a fake NYC discharge certificate over the years and is now afraid of providing the document now for security. Nigerians are urged an attempt by collaborating to sweep this NYC force certificate of Joe nunieh under the carpet, which was imputed by the reputation of President Muhammadu Buhari. We are therefore calling on the President to direct the Inspector General of Police, Director General, Department of State Service, and ICPC to commence the holistic investigation and prosecute Joe nunieh for forensic. The group vowed to mobilize the nationwide protest to demand the immediate removal of the AG NDDC MD as a result of her non-possession of a valid NDDC discharge certificate. As at the time of filing reports, the effort was still being made to reach Joe nunieh for comments on the matter. However, a source close to the NDDC boss described the allegation as false, insisting that the allegation was in the hand of the mischief makers. Nigerians, this is what is going on. So, Joe nunieh does not have NYC discharge certificate. How are we sure she went to school at all? The same thing appears to our president, who cannot provide his certificate as well. Now you are calling on him to sack somebody. Are you sure him himself he has his own? If he cannot provide his own, how can he tell somebody else to provide their own? Nigerians, we still have that matter still pending. It has not yet been verified. It has not yet been swept under the carpet. We don't know the school he went to, where he graduated from. Those things are still pending. Yes, you're there. You understand what I'm saying. So now, Joe nunieh is doing this kind of thing. What do we say to her? What is the rudiment? What is the way forward? It's not just Joe nunieh. Just because the breeze has blown and the anus of the cock has been exposed does not mean that she's the only victim. I would like a thorough and proper investigation into all government officials, starting from the very top, from the number one citizen of the country. Let's purge it down and see who survives. Let's purge it down and see who is standing. Because they are quick to just, pick on a few scapegoats who has failed to meet up some duty. Now, if you can listen to the news very well, it says that some governors were shielding her. So so those people that were shielding her, what favor was she giving to them in return? It's tit for tat, in it. It means that what you give A to get B. You must be given something. Yeah, you don't go. The transaction must be what must be proportional. So probably the NDDC projects and where the money has been going to. I hope you remember if you go back to my former news and you listen very well on the case of auditing of the NDDC, you can see why some things were being shielded and cannot come to light of day because some people have to be kept quiet, some individuals have to be bribed, some individuals have to be kept, in accordance for them not to expose things that were done in secret. We need to wake up. We need to wake up. This is a country where we have well read, individuals, jobless. And guess what? Somebody who we are not totally sure went to school is the head of NDDC. Why those with masters, why those with proper certificates are looking for this job? This nonsense has to stop. There have to be a proper overhauling of the whole government system. That's why they cannot rule well. That's why they cannot speak against evil in the society. That's why they cannot govern because there is no prior knowledge. They don't even know what they are doing. They don't know what the account is. Nobody can give exactly what the informations are as it should be done, because these are the kind of people that are in the top position. Go and check the cabal. How many of them have their certificate? Let's start from there. Let's start from the number one citizen and let it flow down. Let's carry out an overhauling of the whole system and see who stands. Let's see. Let's put out the measures down and see who stands. That's what we have today. When we have well read, those that went to school gifted with servant heart and ready to take this country forward are not being given the opportunities. Come on, youth. Come on, Nigerians. We must speak against evil in our society. One of the ways you can speak against evil is by supporting us, subscribing, clicking on the notification button, liking and sharing. This helps the news to travel far, And guess what? Yes, other individuals like the UN and the EU, through our news, are coming to Nigeria to ask our president, although he did not give a proper response, how can we help with this insurgency that is going on, the killing and all that? Guess what your president said? We can handle it. Why? Because it's the chairman. He's the chairman. So let's call a spade a spade. I want to hear what your thoughts are. Please leave me a comment respectfully in the comment section. Let me know what your take are in this matter. Let's look at it squarely together because this country belongs to every one of us, not some few individuals or few privileged ones who have godfathers or who have those that are shielding them. No, it belongs to everybody. I'd like to hear your talks. I would like to hear your takes on this matter. Please leave it respectfully in the comment section and I will reply and look at this together. Thank you very much for listening. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Click on the notification button and have a lovely day. I appreciate you. Bye.